Hello to my crafty creators. I'm Felicia with the Crafting Nook, and I would like to show you what I've started. A checkerboard, another one, but we're gonna finish this all the way out to the end, my friend, to the end. Okay, so I've already completed all of it except for this one, and I cleaned it, so hoping that it's not very many spots. Let's turn this fan off. And I also have these checkers here, one set of them anyway. So what I did, I took the Lepore art in the rich gold, and I just dipped my brush in. Okay, but try not to make a mess, because this thing, it really is messy, and you trust me, you want to have the time to do this. It is a lot, y'all. It's so tedious. I promise it is. Okay, so here I am. I'm painting on my my mica powder, and I want to get all the way in those corners really good, and make sure that I'm trying to, you know, take the excess off, because honey, I'm probably gonna have still some gold showing from the other ones, but I have a few little pieces of mica pigment that strayed away while I was doing this one right here. So what I'm doing is I'm actually really coloring in this mica. Okay, and let's see, I'm just gonna do this because I need you to see what all I did. I put a little bit extra up here. Okay, see how I just messed up and went into other across the other checker, across the line, however you want to say it. It don't matter with me. So there, I've done it, and I'm just gonna try to shake some off of this brush, because I need to get the excess out, because I had to blow all of this stuff and all of that, and so I don't want it to just be extra that's in here, and you don't want it to be extra in here either. Okay, so I think I got it all out pretty much. Have your alcohol handy. Okay, I just dipped my tip in, and I'm going right here to clean it. All right, hopefully you'll be able to see that. And I did this like several times because it is messy. If I would have thought about it, I would have done the black first and then, you know, let the black dry and then paint this in. So me rushing to get things done, I did it backwards. But you, on the other hand, if you try this, you can do it the right way. So start with your color before you start with what you're painting. All right, and make sure you wear a mask when you're using your mica powder. You don't want to get that stuff all in your lungs and stuff like that. So now now that I've done that, I'm just going to take me a piece of this paper towel, spray it with some alcohol, and I'm going to go, I wrapped it around my finger, and I'm going to kind of go over in the block itself. Okay, because I don't want any of the extra mica to be on my black, which I'm probably going to have some up there anyway, but you know, at the same time, I did this a little backwards, so that's why it's the way it is. All right, so I'm standing up. I'm just trying to look and see, like, so what I'm doing here is just taking my Q-tip, and I'm going back in this corner because I saw, see, okay, that's, I was waiting for that to happen. When you run over something like that, just take your brush and just collect some from, you know, next to it or whatever, and it will be right back right. All right. So I'm just looking around because this, like I said, is very tedious. And when you do it, you just gotta have the time to do it. Because, honey, this thing right here blew me. I said, oh my goodness, why didn't I just do the black first? But I'm not gonna do all this talking on this one. I'm gonna put you on hold, get my resin together, and we're gonna go ahead and start pouring the I guess we'll pour the black. Okay, so hold on for a minute. I'm gonna start with this, and you know, like I did the last one, I'd rather just pour too little and go back and add more than to pour too much and it run all over the place. Okay, y'all, I had forgot. I wanted to tell y'all about I know I said I'll be back when I finish this, but I was sitting here thinking, and I was like, oh, let me get back with them so I can let them know how my therapy session went, my physical therapy. And I got there and we had to, the gentleman told me, he was like, you know, I told y'all I had to go for my knee and for my back, right? So the guy was like, well, if your knee is messed up, you know, we need to work on that first, because we won't be able to work on your back until we can get, you know, your knee taken care of. So I was like, okay. I said that's pretty much what I wanted to take care of anyway, you know, because I've been having a problem with it since I had my surgery on it. So then he goes to say, have you thought about using a cane? I said no. I said I don't want to use a cane. I said it's bad enough I'm limping. I don't want to use a cane. And so he's, you know, he was suggesting that I use a cane and stuff like that, right? So then he was like, how old are you? You know, after we was talking some more, he was like, how old are you? And I was like, I'll be 46 in September. And so he was like, I really do think you're gonna end up needing a knee replacement. And I'm like, okay, how you know, how you get to that? And he was like, because, you know, I've taken steroid shots in my knee. I've taken I've had fluid drawn from my knee, you know, and I've went through physical therapy before with my knee. And so he was like, I think the only reason why, you know, they're not letting you do the knee replacement is because because of your age, you know, because normally a knee replacement is going to last about 20 years. And if I was to get a knee replacement at my age right now, and I live to see 20 more years, then I'll be like 66, and they, you know, don't really want to do knee replacements, you know, on someone at that age, because it's really harsh on them. So I was like, you know, I I was okay, but I'm like, you know, how you gather that I would need a knee replacement, you know? And he was saying that he felt like some of my ligaments were messed up, and that being that I've been through the surgery before, he didn't think that anything was working, and this is how he come to, you know, and you know, he felt all in my knee and all that kind of stuff. And you know, I told him I always have fluid on my knee, and they have to keep draining it, but it still comes right back. So and I told him the pain just don't never stop. You know, I don't want to be round here, you know, limping and stuff, and at the same time I want to know, you know, can something be done? Like, if you think I'm gonna need a replacement, right? And we all know that tomorrow is not promised, okay? I wanna live right now. I mean, yeah, I want to live to see, you know, years to come, 60, 70, 80, 90. I like to live, you know, for a long time. But tomorrow is not promised to us by no means. So it's like, I'm checking my stuff out, y'all. It's like, okay, if you saying I'm probably gonna need a knee replacement, then why don't you probably go ahead and give it to me, because I probably want to enjoy life. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. It's something different. It's different to me. I feel like I'm trying to get the rest of this ink, this resin out of this cup real quick. But I'm like, you know, hey dude, listen, you know, I know you're only physical therapy, but the doctor hadn't stated anything about a knee replacement. So it's like, okay, what do we do now? Because the only reason why I'm going to physical therapy is because my insurance will not pay for an MRI. So it's like they want to take me through 6 weeks of torture, you know, just for an MRI, when, you know, you can just go ahead and give me an MRI, you know, get it over with. And oh gosh, that was a lot in that one. That's because my resin is getting thickening up. Might as well add some more in here. But I don't know. I want to be able to run behind my grandchild. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I know I'm a young grandma, but my son is about to be 22 years old. Okay? So, I'm just something. I'm something about that. I gotta get my torch, y'all. I don't want to get my torch, but I'm gonna have to. Dang on it. I was getting ready to say I must have hit it for myself again. And I'm gonna try to go lightly. Okay? Which, this side, I'm not worried about this side with the bubbles. I'm trying to do this like really fast, because this is the side that you're not gonna see. Okay, I think I did it all. But I want to run behind my grandchild now, because I'm not worried about later. I'm worried about now. Does that make sense to y'all? Or should I be like, no, you need to just chill. See what's gonna happen. See what they say. I need to get some of this resin off of this. I did it again, y'all. I did it again. I don't have my mask on. What is wrong with me? Can y'all please wear y'all respirator and y'all mask, or y'all mask? I mean, I'm just I'm gonna have to call him and see, you know, why he hadn't said anything about that, because physical therapy was like, well, you know, your insurance company will be waiting on our approval, or us to say go further on with it, or whatever. But anyway, to me, it would be like, that's the doctor's decision. Let the doctor say, okay, well, this is what you're gonna need. You get what I'm saying? Kinda. Okay. Let me take you down. Take you down. Y'all remember my little tick, 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 tick? Yep. Okay. Let's see. I guess I have to do it like this. Hopefully you can see this very good. And I try to do the insides as well. Like, everything else is going to be clear. Now my lines, when I go back and do my lines, when I take it out and mold, I want my lines to be like an electric blue. That will be so freaking hot. I think that will look real good, and I think my son would like it. I really want like an electric blue color. I don't know though. But so now I just gotta add the clear. All right. So not gonna hold you on that. When this dries, we'll be back and do the clear. Okay. Okay, this is the stage that we're in. Everything is painted. The black is dry. First, let me make sure all of my edges are painted really good. So it looks like they are, but I'm gonna check to make sure, because I want that gold to really be nice there. I think it is. Oh, see, that's what I mean. I have to go back and let me see. Can I hold you closer? Like, I don't know whether you can see it or not, but like here, it needs to be some more mica powder on it, so that it would be, you know, full color. Okay, now I'm back. For my new people, I am stirring up Rockstar resin. Okay, And I do have my mask on. I don't have my respirator on, but I have my mask on, and it has these little air filters on it, and that's how I'm able to like really talk without being muffled. And I also have my air purifier on, so that's one reason why I can wear this mask. And let's see what else. Now, like I said, I'm using Rockstar resin. I know I'm gonna need more than 8 ounces. That's what I have in this cup right here. But I want you to, when you pour equal parts, 1-to-1 equal parts, okay? You're gonna take and stir it, and you're gonna keep stirring. You're gonna stir all the bottom. Make sure the bottom is incorporated with the top. You're gonna wipe your stick off, okay? And make sure that all of it is off your stick as well, because you want to make sure that you take that what you took off your stick and make sure that it is incorporated with the rest of it. You don't want uneven resin, okay, because it will not cure properly. So you want to keep stirring and keep mixing. What I'm using, it requires you to mix for 3 to 5 minutes. If you're going fast, if you're stirring fast, then it may not take 3 to 5 minutes. I would suggest that you mix it for at least 3 minutes anyway if you're stirring fast. But you don't want to stir too fast, because you'll have all the bubbles and everything. And you can get the bubbles out, of course, but at the same time, you know, you don't want to stir so fast that it's just not right. Now, I have, I'm unsure whether you can see the strings. Well, you can see it from this angle. So you see how it's not fully mixed, okay? All of those strings there, all of that has to be mixed in. So you want to keep stirring, you want to keep mixing it until those strings are no longer there, okay? And that's the best thing I can tell you, just to make sure that you blend it in really good, especially without, you know, making all those bubbles. Now, sometimes I get to be a mad woman when I'm trying to rush. Man, I have all kind of bubbles in there. It's okay though. It is okay. I have all kind of bubbles in there, but you know, get your sides really good. Make sure everything is nicely mixed. Okay, and I have such a large part in my cup. This is why I want to keep going until it is mixed. Now, you also can take your timer. Okay, this is what I used to use all the time. You can take your timer, set your timer, and it'll let you know. But still, if you don't have all of it mixed, the timer isn't going to do you any good. You know what I mean? If you're not going around your sides, if you're not scraping at the bottom, if you're not taking it off your stick, that timer is not going to do you no good. Okay? So, and I'm looking, a light a light will show you a little bit better whether you have the strings all gone, which mine is showing me that I have them all gone. So let me let you see. You see that? There's a string right there, right there. That's the only one there. Okay? Mix it. Get it well blended so that you will have a good outcome. I don't see any more. I don't see any more strings. I got my sides and everything. So that looks good. So this was 8 ounces. And we know this is more than 8 ounces. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in. I'm just gonna try to pour it in slowly. Try to get my corners. And you may see some, you may start to see some mica come up. Oh, I'm going all on the side. You may see some mica come up because remember we dusted this. So this was my 8 ounces. So now I'm gonna go back and mix some more, okay? I did want this to go ahead and at least cover all of this, but it's okay. So I'm gonna do another 8 ounces, all right? So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just a blink of an eye. I know y'all like that. My arm, my hand, that joker is tired. All right. So I'm gonna do this kind of carefully. The sides pretty much look equal. Kinda. So let's just spray some alcohol, okay? All right. I think this is ready. I don't know, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, it's ready. It is ready. It's coming off nicely, okay? Oh. Okay, it's off. Now, I see a lot of little dents and stuff like that from the mold itself, which I'm okay with it. I'm gonna just take and wipe this a little bit and make sure that there's no extra mica powders floating around. Up close and personal. You see where, you know, I went back to clean it, but evidently it wasn't good enough. But it's done, and I think, pull this down so you can see real good. Y'all see my edges and stuff? See that? See that? So now I'll move on to the next part of the video. Okay, so shaking this blue up. This is Cobalt Hue by Apple Barrel, and it's not going to take very much. Just put some in there, and now I'm going to take which end? This is the smallest end. I'm just gonna take this end right here and go down in the crevices of the you need me. So here I'm just trying to get the paint down into the little crevice. Okay, this blue is, it just seems like it's not as electric as I want it. Okay, now at the same time, I need to take and wipe it so it'll be clean. It'll be nice, okay? So that's what I'm doing, and I will do a couple of lines or whatever with you. But I figured that you know, a nice type electric blue will look awesome in here, okay? So that's what I'll just keep doing that, going along, and after I get so far, I'll just take and clean it off. Just do a nice sweep, do a good press on it, okay, and keep moving. So I'm gonna hurry and do this so that you'll have something to watch tonight. So let me pick this up so you can see a little bit better. You see that blue? I'm afraid that you can't see it so much because of the light, but I'm gonna go ahead and get that finished and I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I am back, and I did the other set of checkers, but I did not like them. Okay, so they're thrown in the trash can and they is in non-existence. Okay, so the closest I can get to the Cobalt hue paint is Tekka Roots Ocean Blue. So that's what I'm gonna use to pour in right here, and then we can be on our way to being done with this. Now on my mold, there's scratches and things like that, so I hate that that's like that. So I'm gonna try to figure out something that I can do to change that. All right, I don't know what it is I'll be able to do to it, but we're gonna try to change it. So I'm just pouring in the regular blue here, and I'm gonna pour a little bit because I noticed that I have like little holes on the edge of the on the edge of these checkers, and I'm like, why would I have a hole on the edge of the checkers? So what I'm gonna do is take and run around a toothpick or something in there to let it, just see will that help with not having those little bits of holes in there. I don't want to take it and scrub too hard down there in the bottom, because I think that's what that come from, those little scratch marks in there, from me taking my nail and trying to get in the corners to clean them real good, and it still wasn't good enough. Okay, so I did that backwards, of course, so I may do that again off camera as well. I don't know. I'm wasting a lot of resin, and I just got this resin, and I'm like, I'm not at a half a gallon yet, but I'm getting pretty close. So I don't know. I kind of want this to be a good video for y'all, so I will be back, but I wanted to let you see how I'm trying to get rid of the bubbles that could possibly be entrapped in like the corners, because I don't like that. I really don't. See how, let me show you up close what I'm talking about. You see how that hole is? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't like that. So, oh gosh, which one was I on? So that's what I'm trying to do, is just make sure that, you know, if I do this, maybe I won't have those little pockets of holes there that are trapped. And look at there. Y'all didn't tell me I was missing something in this one. Y'all didn't tell me that. Y'all was supposed to tell me. Or did y'all say, go back, get it, get it, get it. Oh my. Oh my. It's something else, y'all. Okay, I'm back, Crafty Creators. We've reached the end of this video. Now you see I already have the checkers. I like the blue, but I don't like the gold. So I'm gonna do black, and it's gonna happen the same way. So I don't think that you all would need to see me doing this last part. Oh, and the bubbles. I've got maybe 1, 2. I've got 2 that has a little bit of bubbles in it, but the running the little nail thing around, it helped. So that's what I'm gonna go do with these right here. I still didn't look up what the proper name is, but oh well. I believe we all know what they are, so I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. It'll be a-okay. But I ran it around really good to get in those corners, because I didn't want those corners to have those bubbles. I was so something yesterday. I was sick yesterday, and I was like, I just cannot make this video. I had to stop. Call the doctor, let them know that, you know, they need to send me something in. And I'm sorry, they sent me in some prednisone and referred me to another doctor. Another doctor to treat the sciatic nerve. So, and then they tried to wait until like sometime in June. I said, there's no way. I've got to come sooner than that. So they end up making the appointment for the 13th of May. So I'll be glad to go to that. But of course, you know, I really was okay for a minute, maybe about a week. And then after that, it just came right back. Because I had went to the hospital maybe about a month now. And, you know, after I got finished with that, I end up having more pain about a week later. And then I was like, okay, that's when she suggested that I do physical therapy. Well, to me, it would have been better to go to for her to refer me to physical therapy. I mean, refer me to the doctor before physical therapy. You know, how can you just refer to physical therapy and you don't know how capable I am with doing the physical therapy with my back? So anyway, I know y'all get tired of my little stories, tired of hearing all this little stuff, but I'm gonna try to make this the last time that I, you know, tell you about doctor's appointments and what I'm going through and stuff like that, because that kind of stuff tends to bore somebody. But I just like to let you know like what's going on in my life, you know. Sometimes it can help somebody else down the line, you know what I mean? Oh, let me spray this with a little bit of alcohol at first. And this one, I used the Pinata Black because I want it to be really, really black. But yeah, I don't want to bore y'all with all of that mess. Sometimes I just get tired of hearing about it myself. So yeah, I don't want to have to keep saying something in reference to doctor's appointments or me being sick or whatever. But oh yeah, well, I do have my husband I can talk to and my sisters, but I even feel like, you know, they probably get tired of hearing about the little problems. And y'all know what? Let me tell you. Okay, I don't really have like a lot of friends and stuff like that. I'm pretty much a loner. And I've always been that way my whole life. In school and everything, I always been like that. But there's a couple of people I'll still consider my friend from school. But you know, after you get out of school, you kind of go your separate ways and stuff like that. But what I'm getting to is that I met a friend. Her name is Bridget. And I met her when I was working in 911. And I started working in 911 in 1999. And to this day, you know, she's still there for me. To this day, she's still there for me. Almost 22 years. Well, I think it's 22 years now of friendship. Isn't that nice? And we are two totally different people. I mean, this girl, she can be loud and she just crazy. She's so crazy. But she's got a really good heart. Cause you know, I was telling her that, you know, I was a little sick, and my sister came home, and well, I keep saying came home. She never lived down here in the South. She's always lived up north. But anyway, she came down to visit, and she's still here. She's down at the beach having a good time. But anyway, so I was talking to Bridget, and I was telling Bridget, I was telling Bridget that I wanted to see her, but I just couldn't go because I don't want anybody to see me like this. And do you know, Bridget offered to take me down to the beach to go see her and let me spend some time with her. And I was like, no, Bridget, I don't want nobody to see me like this. And the offer was so sweet of her. It really was. And I'm like, man, Bridget is always there. She is. She's always there. And I'm like, oh, she's the sweetest. This is the outcome. I will show the black as well. I think I need to get another board, another checkerboard, because this one, the one I have, has scratches in it. But this will do for now. So I will, I got another video coming up. So I'll get back with you all shortly. I love you guys. Leave me lots of comments. Tell me what you think of the colors, because I love the colors. This is going to be black now. It's not going to be gold, because that's a totally different gold, and I don't too much like it that way. I like it this way. But anyway, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.